Hello everyone, this is Sir John. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will discuss to you about multiplying rational algebraic expressions. To multiply rational algebraic expressions, you are simply multiplying fractions. So I will start this discussion by multiplying simple fractions. I have here 3/4 times 5/7. To multiply these fractions, we have to multiply first the numerator 3 and 5. So we have 15. Then we will also multiply denominator to another denominator. So we have 4 times 7 is equal to 28. Now, let's observe the product if these two numbers have common factor. 15 and 28 have no common factor, so this is already the answer. So the product of 3/4 and 5/7 is equal to 15/28. Let's try this example. I have here 5/10 times 4/6. I can show you two methods in solving this. One is to multiply the numerators first, that is 20. Then multiply the denominators, we have 60. So we have 20/60. Again, observe if there is common factor among 20 and 60. The greatest common factor of 20 and 60 is 20. I'll show you how to find the greatest common factor of these two numbers. Let's do prime factorization of each number. Let's start with 20. We have 2 times 2 times 5. Then prime factorization of 60, we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. Okay, for those who don't know how to do prime factorization, you can check my video about prime factorization of a number. So with these prime factors, we can have the common factors 2 and 2, and we have also 5. So the common factors, we have 2, 2, and 5. If you get this product, we have 20. This is our GCF. Okay, with this prime factorization, we can cross out the common factors 2, 2, 5. So let's copy the remaining factor. In the numerator, as you can see, all numbers have been crossed out. So we can write this here 1, because our number divided by itself is equal to 1. Then copy the remaining factor in the denominator. We have 3. 1/3 is the product of these two fractions. I'll show you the second way of solving this problem. Same, we have 5/10 times 4/6. The second method is to look first the given fractions if these fractions can be written in simplest form. 5/10 can be simplified by dividing the numbers with the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor of 5 and 10 is 5. So we will divide this 5 and 10 by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 divided by 5 is 2. 4/6 can be simplified. We will have to divide these numbers by the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor of 4 and 6 is 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Now, you can also cross out common factor as long as it is in the numerator and in the denominator. You cannot cross out common factors with the same level. Okay, you may cross out this 2 and 2 by the greatest common factor 2. We have 1, 1. Then we have to multiply now 1 times 1. Multiply the new numerators. So 1. Then 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, so we have the same answer, 1/3, with two different methods. Okay, so let's proceed now to multiplying rational algebraic expressions. For example, I have 10 over 3ab squared. Multiply it to a squared, b squared, all over 5. Okay, so as you observe, the numerator and denominator are all monomials. The same with our second fraction. So with this case, we can easily multiply the numerator to another numerator. We have 10. We will write first the numerical coefficient, a squared, b squared, all over 3 times 5 is 15. Then a b squared. Next, we have to simplify first the numerical coefficients by writing it in simplest form. 10 and 15, the greatest common factor is 5. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Now in our variables, we have a times a squared, times b times b squared. 3 times a raised to 1, b times b. Let's cross out the common factors. We have a, b, and b. Then we will copy the remaining factors. 2 times a all over 3. Or we can write this as 2 times a is 2a over 3. So this is now the answer. Okay, let's have another example. 2x minus 2 all over 3 times 2 over x squared minus 1. Again, in this lesson, you need to know first how to factor polynomials. It is very important so that you can factor first the expressions before you multiply the two numbers. Okay, with this 2x minus 2, as you can see, we can factor this out by the greatest common factor. You can check my video regarding factoring polynomials using the greatest common monomial factor. So the common monomial factor of 2x and negative 2 is 2. Then the other factor is x minus 1. Next, 3. Same with our second rational algebraic expression. We can factor x squared minus 1. This is difference of two squares. So I have also a video on how to factor polynomial that is a difference of two squares. So we have x plus 1, x minus 1. Okay. Next step is, as I told you, you can cross out common factor which is found in numerator and in the denominator. In this example, we can cross out x minus 1 here in the numerator, and we will find x minus 1 in the denominator, and it's here. Okay, so we will now multiply 2 and 2. We have 4 over 3 times x plus 1, that is 3 times x plus 1. Okay, so we will simplify. We have 3 times x, so we will use distributive property. 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 1 is 3. So this is now the product. Okay, let's have another example. So x plus 2 all over x squared minus 14x plus 49 times x minus 7 all over 2. Again, you have to know how to factor polynomials because it is very important in this lesson. X plus 2 cannot be factored, so we will just copy this x plus 2. Now, let's factor x squared minus 14x plus 49. This trinomial is a perfect square trinomial, so we have two binomial factors. That is x minus 7 and x minus 7. Then, we will multiply. X minus 7 cannot be factored, so we have x minus 7, then copy 2. Okay, again, you can cross out common factors in the numerator and in the denominator. In this, we can cancel x minus 7 with this x minus 7 in the numerator. Numerator, denominator. Okay, you can cancel 1x minus 7. You cannot cancel this out because it has no pair. Only this one. Okay, so the term here is being crossed out with this x minus 7, so this means 1 because a number divided by itself is 1. So x plus 2 times 1 is x plus 2 over x minus 7 times 2. Write first the monomial, then next is the binomial. So we have to arrange it so that it is not confusing to the students. So x plus 2, copy. Then we will simplify this one by distributive property. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 7 is negative 14. So this is now the product. Okay, so that's it. That is the process on how to multiply rational algebraic expressions. Remember, to multiply rational algebraic expressions, you need to know first how to factor polynomials. It is very important. You can check my videos on factoring polynomials with the GCMF, or the greatest common monomial factor. We have also factoring difference of two squares, factoring sum and difference of two cubes. We have also factoring perfect square trinomial and factoring general quadratic trinomial. I hope you learned something from this video. If you like this video, click like, put good comment, and share it to others. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell for you to be updated of my upcoming videos. Until next time, goodbye.